Hello, my dear students, good afternoon. Now on your screen you can see Mathematics Standard 4 textbook's cover page. This is your maths textbook for this academic year. If you open your textbook, you will find the preamble, the national anthem, the pledge, and then comes the contents page. This is your content page in the textbook. In this you have part 1 and part 2. We are going to start our math subject, that is the first lesson, number 1, which is geometrical figures. Now let us begin with our topic, which is angles. You have already learned different shapes like rectangle, square, triangle, circle. Now let us learn about angles. There are 3 types of angles: right angle, acute angle, obtuse angle. Let us now see the first angle, which is the right angle. As shown in the picture, the right angle will always be 90 degree. When we join two straight lines, right angle is formed. Now let us see the second angle, which is the acute angle. As shown in the picture, this angle is less than 90 degree. It is smaller than the right angle. Now the third angle, that is the obtuse angle. As shown in the picture, obtuse angle is greater than 90 degree. It is greater than the right angle and acute angle. Let us now watch this video to understand it in a more better way.
Geometrical figures. Angles. Why are you looking at the grill, Starry? Oh, are you trying to identify the shapes in it? Can you tell me which shapes you see in there? Yes, there are rectangles, squares, circles, and triangles in the grill. But why do you look confused, Starry? Oh, you don't know what these shapes are. Don't worry, Starry. I will explain these types of shapes to you. Starry, now look at this slide. The shape formed by the slide and the ground is an angle. Can you point out some more angles, Starry? Yes, the seesaw and the swing also form angles. Similarly, the shapes we saw on the grill are called angles. So, when two lines meet at a point, the shape formed by them is called an angle. See, Starry, Nandu and Sonu are playing with a ball. Now, look at Nandu's elbows and Sonu's hands. Did you again notice how angles are formed? So, Starry, have you learnt that angles are formed all around us? Right angles, acute angles, and obtuse angles. Hey, Starry, are you playing with the scissors? You seem to be enjoying it. Starry, what is that shape formed by the two blades of the scissors? Oh, is it an angle? Correct. Now, did you notice that the angle formed by the blades was growing bigger when you were opening the scissors? Look at this clock, Starry. What time is it? Yes, you are right, Starry. It is 3 o'clock. Now, do you see the angle formed by the two hands of the clock? The angle formed between the minute hand and the hour hand is called a right angle. Now, look at this clock, Starry. What is the time in it? Yes, it is 9 o'clock. And can you tell me what is the angle formed between the two hands of the clock? Correct, Starry. It is also a right angle. Look at this clock, Starry. The minute hand is on 2 and the hour hand has just crossed 3. What is the time in the clock now? Which means it is 3:10. The angle formed by the two hands is smaller than the angle formed by them at 3 o'clock. Such an angle is called an acute angle. So now, can you tell me which one of these clocks show acute angles? The first clock shows the time 6:25. The angle formed is an acute angle. Very good, Starry. The second clock shows the time 10 o'clock. This angle is also an acute angle. Correct, Starry. Now, what about the third and the last clock? You look confused, Starry. The angle is not an acute angle. It is also not a right angle. Right angle is bigger than the acute angles. And this angle is even bigger than the right angle. Yes, Starry, the angle is bigger than the right angle. Such an angle is called an obtuse angle. Can you quickly point out which of these clocks show obtuse angles? Only the second clock is showing an obtuse angle. Very good, Starry. Now, will you tell me what angles are the first and third clocks showing? Yes, the first clock is showing an acute angle and the third one is showing a right angle.
Now student, please open your first page of your textbook. Have you opened your textbook? Now see the first picture. In that you can see the children playing on the slide. The slide where it touches the ground, there two angles are formed. Can you guess which angle? Yes, right, you are right. It's an acute angle inside and obtuse angle on the outside. See the second picture? They have shown a house and a ladder. The ladder where it touches the ground, an angle is formed. Can you guess which angle? Yes, that is the acute angle. Now see the third picture. They have shown tree with branches. In the branches you can see the angles formed. Can you guess which angle? You are right. They are acute angle. And now the last picture. In the last picture you can see the electricity pole. We see every day. Did you know the pole where it touches the ground, an angle is formed? That is the right angle. Now children, turn over to your page number 2. We all have windows and doors in our houses. Adjoining sides of windows and doors form an angle. Can you guess which angle? We see right angle. Students, see the next picture. The book. Every day we use different types of books and notebooks. The adjacent sides of a book make a right angle. Below you can see clock. The clock, when it shows the time 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, the hands of the clock are at right angles. Now you can see the picture showing the blades of scissor. The two blades are showing different angles. As we open and close it, the first one is the right angle, the second acute angle, and the third obtuse angle. At the end you have the clock showing a right angle, an acute angle, and an obtuse angle. These you can try at home by moving the hand and see the angles formed by moving the hands. Children, I hope you have understood the different types of angles. Children, let us see how to write in our math long book. In the first page, you will write lesson number 1, geometrical figures. Then you will write the heading, angles. After that, you will put a star over here and write the definition. Angles are formed when two lines meet. When two lines meet. So keep in mind, children, when you are writing this, you will be writing using your pen. And whichever diagram you are doing or whichever drawings you are doing, for that you will use your pencil. Now we are going to do the first angle, number 1, that is the right angle. Right angle. Now to draw right angle, you are going to draw this diagram with the help of a scale. Take your scale, draw a standing line, then take your scale again and draw the sleeping line. So this is your right angle. It looks like capital L, that is, it has L character. After you have done this diagram, you will see that when the two lines meet, this is the angle which is formed, that is 90 degree. After you have made this diagram, you will see that you do this diagram in a box. You draw a box for this. Parents, you can help your child to do this diagram in their notebook. See that the children do it and you are supposed to just help them and guide them. But the diagrams are to be done and should be done by the students. Now we start with our second angle, that is acute angle. Here also again we have to draw the box first and then draw the diagram inside the box. Draw a nice box with the help of your scale, and then we'll draw the diagram inside the box. With the scale, first we'll draw the sleeping line, and then we'll draw this acute angle, which will be in this way. Now yesterday I had explained to you that acute angle is smaller than right angle, smaller than right angle. Right angle is this way and the acute angle is this one. Can you see, children? This is the acute angle and this is the right angle. So it is smaller than the right. So this is the acute angle. The angle which is smaller than the right angle is the acute angle. Now below you are going to write this: an angle which is smaller than the right angle is called acute angle. Acute angle. Got it, children? Now children, we'll do the third angle, that is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. Again you will be drawing in the box like that, and in the box we will draw the obtuse angle. First you draw the sleeping line. Then if you see here, this will be your right angle. Correct? I showed you when we are drawing two straight lines, we get the right angle. This is the right angle. But you know that, as I explained yesterday, obtuse angle is greater than 90 degrees. So when it will be greater, that means it will come this way. And you see, children, it will come this way. So this is your obtuse angle. From here till here, this is your obtuse angle. Understood, children? See that you draw the diagram with the pencil, and then you will write down here an angle which is bigger than right angle, bigger than a right angle is called obtuse angle. Now children, open your page number 3 of your maths textbook. You can see the first question. They have shown you different types of angles. You have to write down the names of the angle below the diagram where the box is shown. You have to write which angle it is. The second question, they have shown you some dots. In the dots you have to make angles by joining the dots. You have to make 4 right angles in the first dot. In the second one you have to do 4 acute angles, and in the third one you have to draw 4 obtuse angle by joining the dots. These 2 questions you have to do for your homework. Students, let's review what we have learned today. Can you tell me what we learned? Yes, you are right. Very good. Today we learned 3 types of angles: right angle, acute angle and obtuse angle. Dear parents, today what I have shown on the whiteboard, the students have to copy it in their maths long book with neat handwriting. Students, when you draw the diagram, see that you don't do any overwriting. Today's assignment, that means homework, will be page 3, question 1st and 2nd. You are going to do your homework in textbook itself. I hope you have understood today's topic and the instructions given. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe.